and greetings to all the participants all over South Africa. I'm just going to give a brief overview of the NSRI's performance for 2021. We run a calendar year financial year, so our year ended on the 31st of December. We know that drowning is a significant public health issue in South Africa, and our focus is on saving those lives. More than 1,500 people die of drowning in South Africa every year, a third of them children, and the social and economic consequences of those fatal drownings are significant. We're a 55-year-old non-profit that provides water-facing rescue and drowning prevention services across South Africa, and our mission is to preserve both lives and livelihoods in and around South African waters. We operate under the banner of SASA, but we respond independently and collaboratively from 75 locations along our 3,000-kilometer coastline and on inland waters. And we act and respond with flexibility and agility without fear of favor, which is a really good reason to support us. Our drowning prevention programs, just for example, include a water safety program. We educate 300,000 children a year. Those numbers were double in the pre-COVID years, but we're slowly clawing back. We're running a new survival swimming program for children. Last year, trained over 2,000 children in basic survival skills. In other words, if they fall in the water, how to get to the side and float. Our long-term objective is to train 1 million children a year. And we believe if we do that, we can make all children water safe by the time they end their school-going career. We have an extensive Pink Rescue Buoy program of public rescue devices on all beaches in South Africa. And to date, those devices have been directly instrumental in saving 100 lives. We have shark bite kits in 12 key locations on the south coast, mainly around Knysna and Plettenberg Bay. Fortunately, we haven't had to use them in the recent past. We're trialing pan, tilt, and zoom cameras on beaches in 3 locations at the moment, and hoping that we can begin to use that technology to assist us on beaches. And we're doing rip current research with the University of Portsmouth to develop a weather model that associates rip currents and weather in a predictive model so we can warn the public. You'll be aware that we run a cell phone application called SafeTricks, which now has a subscriber base of over 13,000 paddlers and kayakers and other water users, and that gives you the ability to be tracked and then to alert in an emergency, and you are then able to be tracked directly to your location. Our rescue services comprise 1,500 volunteers along the coast in 75 locations using 111 vessel assets. And in 2021, we saved over 900 lives and unfortunately had to recover the mortal remains of 123 drowning victims. We did 111 medical evacuations from ill or injured seamen from ships at sea last year, a record, probably COVID-related. And we assisted with crews for helicopter evacuations with the South African Air Force and other private providers. We're currently lifeguarding 27 beaches on contract with local government. And in this last season, rescued 116 bathers and were involved in preventing another 2,000-odd water-related incidents. We also have an extensive marine mammal rescue program. We have a very active whale disentanglement program. And you may have read in the press recently, we rescued 54 horses from the Orange River during the recent floods. Our crews are also all trained in swiftwater rescue so that they can assist in inland flooding events as they happen with these extreme weather events we're experiencing. In 2021, we were also very proud to be able to award finally the civilians involved in the 1991 Oceanus incident with bronze, silver, and gold medals for their incredible efforts. Unfortunately, some of those awards were posthumous awards, but it's unfortunate that those people were never recognized before. But as I say, we're very proud to have been able to do the honor. We are in the process of recapitalizing our offshore rescue fleet at a unit cost of 20 million rand per vessel with a projected build program of 10 vessels. We're currently on number 5 in the mold. 3 vessels have already been delivered. So Durban, Simonstown, and Amanus have new vessels. And 2 more are under construction currently at Two Oceans Marine in Cape Town, which means we're also therefore supporting the boat building industry, and all our vessels, both ribs and offshore vessels, are now built in South Africa, which is a good accomplishment. In 2022, we will have to raise 180 million rand from private, individual and corporate donors. And thank you for those industry partners that support us that are in the room. We have over 100,000 donors giving from 25 Rand a month upwards, which will then, support our sustainability into the future. So, we need obviously all the support we can get. Each donor obviously is credited with having saved those lives and livelihoods. And the reality is that we provide a safety net for many communities and industries all across the country who use water either for recreation or for business. Thank you, Mr. Program Director.